Greetings, YouTube. It is a beautiful night out tonight. And I'm real happy. I've got two movies from the Criterion collection to review. And that's always especially nice when that happens. So the first one I'm going to show you is a DVD, and the other one's a Blu-ray. The first one is Jules Dassin's Night and the City. And this is a 2-disc DVD. It is a 4K digital restoration on the movie. It's from 1950. It's 95 minutes long. It's in black and white, monaural, 1.33 to 1 aspect ratio, which means it's like a television set screen. It's going to be square rather than widescreen, which was typical for the way those movies were done then. So that would be about what you'd expect. There also includes with this, and I'm guessing, I'll show you the discs. I'm guessing that one of these discs has the 95-minute version, and the other one has the original British, or not the original necessarily, it's the 101-minute British version of the film, which has a different soundtrack, a different score underneath it, different artwork on these two discs. There's no images behind it. This does have the, I'll get to the rest of the special features in a minute. This does have the map-like unfolding thing, which, you know, I'm not liking, and I know a lot of other people don't like it either. But here's the article called "In the Labyrinth," essentially all about the movie. And the flip side then has this poster, which I do like. I like the artwork there. I like the poster, kind of you know, midnight in London, or certainly evening in London. I do like that, but I just can't say I'm a fan of this type, as opposed to the old, you know, 40-page booklet that you sometimes got in a Criterion. But, you know, they've chosen to do that for now. Not in every release, but I've noticed in quite a few. And a lot of people have written me and made comments on my videos that they're not fans, and I've seen other people's videos, they're not fans of this thing that is done. So Criterion, if you do watch this, please take note of this and at least consider going back to the booklets. I know a lot of Blu-ray fans were disappointed when they took the Blu-ray DVD combination out, but a lot of DVD fans didn't want to pay the extra money for the Blu-ray because they're not interested in buying Blu-ray. They're happy with the quality of the DVD, and they're not looking to do HD, and that's fine. And that's why I think Criterion made that move. They had a lot of complaints from the DVD buyers. Well, anyway, back to Night in the City. Let me tell you about some of the other special features. In addition to the 4K digital restoration and the 101-minute British version of the film, there's an audio commentary from 2005 by film scholar Glenn Erickson. There's an interview with the director Jules Dassin, or Dassin, from 2005. There's excerpts from a 1972 television interview with Dassin, and a comparison of the scores for both the British and American versions of the film, and the trailer, and then an essay, which you already saw. So looks like it's going to be an interesting film to me. It stars Richard Widmark and Gene Tierney, who's a very attractive woman. Been in a number of movies in the 40s and 50s. She, mainly the 50s, I think. But anyway, she's in this as well. This is not a review, I'm just kind of giving you an overview. I want to watch the film and do a little more research on it, because I'm not familiar with it. It just arrived the other day. But essentially, here's the plot, and I'm reading from the back. 2-bit hustler Harry Fabian, Richard Widmark, longs for a life of ease and plenty. Trailed by an inglorious history of go-nowhere schemes, he tries to hatch a lucrative plan with a famous wrestler. But there is no easy money in this underworld of shifting alliances, bottomless graft, and pummeled flesh, and Fabian soon learns the horrible price of his ambition. Luminously shot in the streets of London, while Hollywood blacklisters back home were closing in on director Jules Dassin, Night in the City, also starring Gene Tierney, is film noir of the first order, and one of Dassin's crowning achievements. Well, it looks interesting. I kind of get the idea of the plot just from reading the back and knowing nothing more about it. But you can see that he's he's a schemer. He's trying to get a get-rich-quick scheme. He develops one, and it looks like he's getting involved with some sort of maybe organized crime or people running the, you know, the underbelly of the wrestling, kind of like the boxing was back in the 50s and 40s, especially in the 50s, I guess it was, where boxing became sort of corrupt. They had to clean it up. A lot of people taking dives and so on. Love the artwork, though, on it. Really like the cover. I like it when Criterion does this kind of commissioned artwork for it, and I really enjoy that, the look of that. It's spine 274. Here's the back. And I think that's all we need to know for now. I'll look forward to watching this one and giving a review at a later time. So, yeah, Night and the City from the Criterion collection. And the second one that arrived today is Francois Truffaut's Day for Night. This is the Blu-ray, 1973, 116 minutes on this one. Again, like the artwork on this one, it's kind of, you know, confusing and funky, and I do like it. It's in French with English subtitles. Night in the City, by the way, is in English. This is one of Francois Truffaut's famous works, I guess you'd say. And this is an affectionate farce from Francois Truffaut about you're damn right, Truffaut, about the joys and strife of movie making. If you don't get that, I can't help you. About the joys and strife of movie making is one of the most beloved films Truffaut. Let me start again. That's how, shall we? This affectionate farce from Francois Truffaut about the joys and strife of movie making is one of the most beloved films. Truffaut himself appears as the harried director of a frivolous melodrama, the shooting of which is plagued by the whims of a neurotic actor, Jean-Pierre Léaud, an aging but still forceful Italian diva, Valentina Cortez, and a British ingenue haunted by personal scandal, Jacqueline Bisset. Love Jacqueline Bisset. An irrelevant paean to the prosaic craft of cinema, as well as a delightful human comedy about the pitfalls of sex and romance. Night for Day is buoyed by robust performances and a sparkling score by the legendary Georges Delerue. So, sounds really interesting. I mean, maybe like I don't want to say companion piece, it's two different directors, but 8.5, of course, looked at movie making, and this one's going to look at movie making as well, from obviously from a farcical standpoint. The Blu-ray Special Edition features a restored 2K digital transfer, supervised by director-photographer Pierre William Glenn, with uncompressed monaural soundtrack, a new visual essay by filmmaker Kanonada, not sure what that's all about, new interviews with Glenn and assistant editor Martine Barak, new interview with film scholar Dudley Andrew, a documentary on the film from 2003 featuring film scholar Annette Insdorf, archival interviews with director Francois Truffaut, editor Yann Dedet, and actors Jean-Pierre Armand, Natalie Bay, Jacqueline Bisset, Danny and Bernard Menez. Archival television footage about the film, including footage of Truffaut on the set, a trailer, new English subtitle translation, they always do that, plus an essay by critic David Cairns, and we'll take a quick look at that. This is spine number 769. Real happy to have it on the Criterion collection. Real happy to be able to review it for you. So I'll look forward to reviewing that one. Probably I'll review this one after I review Night in the City, since I got Night in the City first. I'll probably review this one second. Inside, here's the look of the disc. And then you've got this, another fold-out type of thing. I like the artwork. It's sort of keeping generally in line with what's on the cover, more or less. Simple. We've got some artwork on the back of this as well. Talks about the transfer. And then you got the cast inside and so on, but this thing's going to fold out like this. So on this side you've got everything about the production credits and cast and all that kind of stuff here about the transfer and everything. And then on the back, we've got our movies, Magic, ? By David Cairns. And this is an article that he wrote, which, you know, I'm not really wild about reading something like this. I mean, you can, I guess, you can do it like this. It's not like it's impossible or anything. You certainly can read it like this and then do this and then fold this in and do this. And, you know, you can read it without, this is, you know, to read it like this, though, would be awkward, right? You know, to try to go across this way. That's why a book is so much better. That's why the book design works. It's been working like that for centuries. That's more of a pamphlet. It's good for maps, good for, I don't know, high school plays or something. Not so good for a book or even a booklet. But anyway, complaints aside about those, I think I made that clear enough by now. We don't like it, Criterion. Please consider doing something else. But anyway, the movie itself, I'll look forward to seeing. And yeah, should be good. So we've got Francois Truffaut's Day for Night and Jules Dassin's Night and the City. Yeah. That's it, guys. Well, let's hold it up right. Okay, that's it, guys. Hopefully these two reviews will be up on my channel in the near future, as soon as I get a chance to watch both. And until then, take care. See you guys.